5 feet 8 inches, 205 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. That's
Ball
down
one.
and in. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Dominguez makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Zingy's currently the team leader in runs batted in.
Yordan Alvarez.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Satchel Paige.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
And now the right fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Forget it. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. Ellie De La Cruz in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some. All this repetition.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Getting the nod in this one, Clay Holmes.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. And that's too high. Next offering is downstairs. And it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. The throw in, safe at second.
He's safe.
That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Man at second. Base hit center field. De La Cruz rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And that drops in for a strike. Dominguez leads off first with 1 away. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1 on to Palmeiro, and they escape the inning with the double. Back here at Tropicana Field, here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. And that one clips the corner.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Now a fly ball to right center. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Makes the catch for the out. At the plate, Mickey Mantle. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
0-1's the count.
Ground ball up the middle. Albies whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. This is Joey Bart. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
I got
2
1
outs,
ball,
base
1
is
strike.
empty. Just
That's ball
missed.
2.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Crow Armstrong makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Holmes back to work. There's a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Makes the grab, 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball still 0-2. And the righty deals. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And a 1-2 again. Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Tony Clark now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No
Man,
balls, 2 strikes.
91 on the slider right there. That's a hard.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the. Back now in Tampa Bay, bottom of the inning, and here is Stephen Kwan. The other way, Bregman. Zips it to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the 2nd. So up next, Chipper Jones.
Chipper Jones.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. To the right side, Albies. Tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. That just misses, and it's 1-0.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
3 up, 3 down, inning over. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Alex Bregman. And there's a foul ball. Bregman measures 6 feet even, 30 years old now. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. And that's a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
I got a
Way
ball,
high.
1 strike.
Mantle in position. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate. Fly to left his first time. Chop to the right side. Palmeiro to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. 2 on, 1 out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Sanchez gets under it. That's out number 2. Jason Dominguez getting ready to hit. And a foul ball. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2.
Pitch misses. 1-2 to count. In the dirt, blocked. Bregman, the lead runner, out at second. Crow Armstrong at first. 2 out of the inning. And a swing and a miss. Down on strike. Back here at Tropicana Field, leading off, Rafael Palmeiro. Inside corner, that's a strike. And it's 0-1.
This is one of the most successful hitters we've seen in baseball, Boog. Palmeiro is a guy who can produce hits and swing for power, and he does it consistently. He's always going to be a tough out for any pitcher that faces him.
1 up, 1 down. Matthew Lugo stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the
That's a
dirt,
ball.
2-2. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Crow Armstrong pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
The second baseman. Here.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Ozzie Albies. Fought off foul. And that's
Inside,
off
ball
the
1.
inside edge. And the count even 1-1. And that one fouled off. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Now one
That's
missed.
outside.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And they'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Just missed.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I don't know how this at-bat will end, but I'll be sad when it does. So much fun watching this thing go back and forth.
Here's a 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Anthony Santander at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back now in Tampa Bay. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Crow Armstrong settles under it and makes the catch. 1 down. Next to hit, Mickey Mantle. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
0-1's the count.
And that clips the inside corner.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Here's Joey Bart now. On the ground, and foul. It goes just foul. 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground, right side. All these. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And we're back. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Tony Clark. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Foul ball there. He goes down looking. Now it's Alex Bregman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Out to short, De La Cruz. On to first, and they get Bregman for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Jason Varitek will hit next. Late swing, foul to the left. Inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
2 down, nobody on. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Lifted in the air, right field. Sanchez. He's got it. And that is out number 3.
Letting them know what the back is about. Swatted freeloaders on when their hands was out. Hope you dudes in the street wearing Teflon. If they don't like Frosty, then I'ma give.
Back here at Tropicana Field, and here is Chipper Jones. Swings through that one for strike one.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
Inside, just missed. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feel. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Jones on at first. Nobody out. Just misses the mark outside the zone. On the ground to second, might be two. Oh, great stop. And that's a great play for the out.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
Palmeiro stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swings through that.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-1.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the runner holds. 1 out, the runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Just missed.
That's a really good take.
And the slider just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And that one popped in the air, left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Matthew Lugo. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Man on second, 2 down. Just misses. And the count is 1-2. And a good eye there.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Fly ball to right. He's under it. Makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. And now the right fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Now pitching, Robert Suarez.
And that is out of play. Crow Armstrong, 22 years old. And he's usually in center, but today starting in right. That one in triple digits.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Now here is Ellie De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. On its way to the corner, Sanchez on the run. Sliding, and he grabs it. Jason Dominguez digs in now.
Jason Dominguez.
Foul ball. 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Here's the 0-2. Liner, base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And that's way high. And the count is 1-1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Ground ball left side. And foul ball.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Dominguez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. Out. Back now in Tampa Bay. Bottom of the 6th. Jeff McNeil stands in. On the ground to the left. Bregman to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The shortstop.
So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th.
Inside ball.
Strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next pitch is outside. Out to short. Throws to first. And that quickly 2 away. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. That is upstairs for ball 1. Late with the swing there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that is cut on and missed. That is strike 2.
2 strikes.
Right through there. Got him. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Suarez back to work. Upstairs. And that's ball 1. That's out to center field. Mantle settles under this one. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Now
both 2 in this one. And he hits a ground ball right side. Gets it to first. And they get the out on Alvarez. Next to hit, Anthony Santander. And ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Into the outfield, base hit.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Clark at the plate now as he chases after that one. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Two outs. Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz sends it to first. 3rd out. Back here at Tropicana Field, set for the last half of the 7th. And the batter now, Joey Bart. And that's in the dirt.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings. Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
There's a swing and a miss.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
And here's a slow roller. Albies tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Stephen Kwan. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That one to first. Clark steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jones in the box again. Takes a strike. Base hit, and that extends the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. In plenty of time to first. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the eighth. Here's Alex Bregman. Tap foul at the plate. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's way high. Now 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the catcher to hit, Jason Varitek. Check swing, called strike. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. Check swing, no appeal. Up the middle, De La Cruz. In the dirt, nice pick.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Bunting, and he pops it up. Reaching for it. Bottom of the eighth. And now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Got him! He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Matthew Lugo now at the plate. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. In the dirt, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss and a slider.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Varitek collects, fires to first, out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
On the ground right side, Albies over to first in time. And the inning is back now in Tampa Bay. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Coulomb in his 7th season. He throws a cutter, a sinker, a slurve, a curve, and he works in a 4-seamer. And there's 1 away. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And first offering is fouled off. Garcia, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Here's the tag, and he's out.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail.
Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and that's a two-bagger.
The batter, number 44.
So runner at second, two down. And now here is Yordan Alvarez. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Now at the plate, Elly De La Cruz. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. He's 2 outs away. And now the center fielder, Mickey Mantle. Line drive, and a base hit right there. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. He saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Base hit center field. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. We're tied at 1. Gagne into the game.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
One away, and the game-winning run stands at second.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. And the count's full. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Digging in, Jesus Sanchez. 1-0. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there. So 2 down now, and here is Rafael Palmeiro. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Nope, that's a ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then a walk-in or off. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That one at triple digits.
Well, he just threw that fastball by and elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. He flexes his power with that swing, and they walk it off. 5-1.
Let us
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Breaking
Off the
ball
plate, ball one.
inside.
First
And this
pitch,
one is
1
off
o'clock.
and running. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. That one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Cut on and lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong moves after it. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Jack Caglione, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And that's outside. And now it's even 1-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Mark McGuire.
And now, Mark McGuire. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Caglione off of first with 2 away. To third, Bregman handles. Throws to first in time, and that is that. Now it's the right fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. He's a dynamic player.
Yeah, Boog, the youngest player ever to hit 25 home runs and steal 60 bags, and you never know what he's going to do next.
Caglione. And he's safe at first.
Y'all just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time. And now, let's see if they force.
That one ripped. And brings it in at the wall. Tries to get back and save.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
2 outs. And a foul ball. Got him. That ends the inning. Top of the second, and now Jordan Lawler. Sutton back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
In the air, right side. Crow Armstrong on his way over. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Now the catcher up to hit, Jason Varitek. Varitek checks his swing. Appeal to third. Didn't go. 1 down, base is empty. Towards first, Clark. And he handles it himself for the out. So up next, Ken Griffey Jr.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Check swing called strike. And that is strike 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. 2 outs, base is empty. High fly ball out towards left center. Santander squeezes it, and that'll do it. And we're back. back. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the DH, Yordan Alvarez. To the right side, Westberg. The throw to first. One up, one down. Next is switch hitting first baseman Tony Clark. And that's off the outside edge. Ball one. Second inning here, no score. In the air, right field. Corrals it, and there's two down. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Late with the swing there.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
0-2
So
is the
hard
count.
to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of...
Well, he settles under it in left. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Here's the second baseman, Jordan Westberg. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He makes the catch, and there's two down. Now the number 2 hitter, Adrian Beltre. He's 0 for 1. And that misses. Ball one. Beltre getting to start at third, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Headed towards the corner. For Armstrong. Pulls that one down, and that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Swinging a foul straight back. And that one pulled foul. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting ninth.
So digging in, Jason Varitek. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. He put a great swing on that ball, took the barrel right to it. Nice.
Up the middle, dive, and he's got it. Here's one. And that's all they'll get. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit, reached on an infield single his first time. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. Man at first, one away. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Save! Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. Dominguez stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swings and misses. That K is his third of the game. Santander swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. This one in the air, right field. Bellinger in a full sprint tries to make the play, but it's foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one hit to right. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. On to the fourth. Now, Jack Caglione. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And there's one down. Stepping in, Mark McGwire. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at-bat.
McGwire.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Ring him up, says Daryl Parker. That's a strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is Jordan Lawler. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
And he drops it down the third baseline. And that's just foul.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. In the air, out towards left center. Dominguez makes the play, and that is that. Bottom 4, now it's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Hit hard, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And first offering is fouled off. That misses off the outside edge. The 1-1 is fouled off. Upstairs. Alvarez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And now it's Alex Bregman. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. And there's a foul ball. That one hammered left field. Ramirez puts it away. That is the inning. And we're back. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. Sutton back to work. A little bit low, and that is ball one.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And there's a ball.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Varitek down to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
Junior now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
Stays alive. And he grounds one to the right side. And there's two away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Bunting for a hit, he pops it up. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly. Man at first, Manny Ramirez will hit next. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Up the middle. What a stop. Over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just chillin'. Real West Side, Compton. You already know what's up. Hey, yeah, pull up with a 92. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Infinite flavor. Yeah, flavor. Yeah, player. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Salam alaikum, walaikum salam. Why I hate it. Not tomorrow either. Look, there's a lot of banging houses in the whole city, like a time I made the block look snaggy. Johnny is the projects, no St. Lucie Lou. Tryna kill bills, $1 meal really will. Whole ass. About the real since a little. Imagine if I had the booth. I was only 9 years old when I found my soul. Cuz had me in the booth, booking no first I ever wrote. Shorty, the whole block posted. Everybody not the vocals. Any social, I'm posted. I'm like riding. I can't cope. I don't know. Could be inside. First line was about my shook. You just heard that he died on the last Friday. I'm the silicone. I want you to do. Come slide with me. I got a feeling. Get it crackin' like a kill it. In the backyard, chillin' with you. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. I don't want a buttercream beamer with an R&B deep slide straight to the pay like a visa. Little to the little thick thing. Keep it. Got a feel like she shines with Adidas. Ever since a young, I've been a leader. I'm not a pledge of allegiance. Kid to the public, but to me, I'm like, one day, don't see it. Just to the zip out, watching never hip hop. Meanwhile, a few channels down the block, they getting robbed by the cops. I can't believe what I see with my eyes. So nowadays, I'm like, good, I'ma look to the skies and manifest anything I need. Any on a power trip. When the whole team, the power strip. No, got my guys already, got my queen already, got my sound already, got my song already, got my on already, take it day by day. My vice is money in my safe. Cash going up as I elevate. I was down bad, now I'm how's your feelings, pop up there. I'm just silicone. You're chilling with you. I want you to get come slide with me. You said you don't, but you gon' try with me. Don't you dare get paranoid, girl. I don't ask the road, cause I keep it. Phase on the beat, I ain't done. You feel me? Hey, bro, let this rap like a bitty, man. Carry my country could. Northside St. Louis, all the way down to Dallas, that's how we doing. You feel me? And on my mama told me I'm that shot. Came along, was Castro Drive, you feel me? Bermuda Road, all that. Northside St. Louis. Right there, all 70, you feel? I made like 70K at the festival. You know what I'm saying? So every time I see that number 70, I feel.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's St. Paul taking on New Jersey. Now it's going to be Brian Roberts. This one in the air. Varitek on the move. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And there's one down. Freeland tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he went around, says Ricky Holiday. To say Bob Gibson's season in 1968 was outstanding is an understatement. His ERA that year was 1.12. That's so dominant it doesn't even seem possible. Nope, he held back.
Gibson won the Triple Crown that year in the National League. He was just absolutely untouchable. Hitters had a hard time sleeping the night before his starts.
And that one is inside. Depending on who you ask, Gibson either gets the blame or the credit for Major League Baseball lowering the mound after that 1968 season. Santander makes the grab for the second out. Two down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Breaking
Ball
ball
one.
misses down and away. And he blows that one by him at 100.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice bottom of the first. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Crow Armstrong, 22 years old. And he's usually in center, but today starting in right. And he swings through that one.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there.
1 ball,
Just ended up
2
out in
strikes.
front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. The shortstop takes the ball. This one lifted in the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Jason Dominguez. First
Counts
offering
1-0.
misses badly for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. And he chases that one below the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch misses
So that's off the
inside,
plate.
and
Ball
it's 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted to center field, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go, and here's the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And downstairs.
Good slider down and in
1
can be
ball, 2
so
strikes,
hard to
count.
get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Good eye
Ball
in that
inside.
spot.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And now it's going to be Prince Fielder. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Santander hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, you got to be careful with
0-1's
this
the
guy.
count.
2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a
No
little
ball,
bit
2
and
strikes.
deal with the guy on deck if you walk it.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Santander makes the play. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Anthony Santander at the plate. Right through there for a strike. Santander checks his swing. Appeal down to third. He did not go around. Inside.
Nope, that's
And it's
inside.
2-1. This ball's chopped on the ground. Fires over to first. And quickly 1 away in the second. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Now the 0-1. Ball one there. Next offering is fouled back. No score here in the second. Good eye right there. Out there to center. Gurriel on the run. Drops into the glove. 2 down. Tony Clark now at the plate. That's hard hit on the line. Scott makes the catch. All set for the start of the inning. Yasmani Grandal up to hit.
Yasmani Grandal.
Gibson back to work. Just missed.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, left field, Santander hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. And here is Elly De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Foul ball still 0-2. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Roberts at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Left field. Santander in pursuit. And makes the grab. And that is as we go to the last of the third. Now here is Brendan Donovan. First pitch misses. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Gurriel has it sized up. Brings it in. And there's one away. Now it's Devers at the plate. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. First pitch, not close.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles. And by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
One down, base is empty. Whips it to first. And Devers is set down. And here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Still tied at 0, last of the third. Next offering upstairs. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That one the other way. Zips it across. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth. And now the right fielder, Sal Frelick. And that one hit to first. He'll do it himself. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Here's Gurriel. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The first baseman, number 25.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Delgado. Struck out swinging his first time. They say you win.
0-1.
Fourth inning underway, no score. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. That's outside. And that's ball 1.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
A changeup missing. 3-0. On a line out towards center. Lunging, but can't bring it in. And here is Elly De La Cruz.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses inside. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Runner on the go again. Pitch is high.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a miss. And it's 3-2. Runner at third here. Nobody out. Puts a bunt down. Roberts. Not in time to first, and a run comes across. Next to hit, Jason Dominguez. He's 0 for 1.
It's 6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late and ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work for what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause her husband's hustling. And I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever and it's soaking my socks. Kick my kicks off and took off my jacket, roll my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blast them. Started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. I'ma try to do the same thing. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing it. I say cool, but the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration, the best of them did. But I still see I can't handle this pressure for. And if you ask me, stress is a My girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now I'm cause I'm getting out the zone again. Makes me start.
Ready to go now. Leading off, Pete Crow Armstrong. Outside low, and we're underway.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2-2.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. At the plate, Ellie De La Cruz.
It's 0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
So up next, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. A gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 2-0. Anthony Santander at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Ripped, but it curls foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
Into center. He hauls it in, 2 away. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Goes down swinging for the bottom of the first. Now here is Bobby Witt Jr. On the ground. Oh, great stop from his knees. The throw. Pretty nice play there. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Marte.
Lace to right center, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he's in there. It's a first-inning double.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. In the dirt. Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a miss.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That one kicks away from the catcher. Runner holds, and it's a full count. Marte, the runner at second with one away. And down on strikes. And there are 2 outs. And the batter now, Jason Kipnis. Fouled off. He was late. Runner at second, 2 down.
1-1.
This one in the dirt. Next offering misses, and a count 2-1. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be...
Sends it across to first. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Tony Clark. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. One up, one down. Next to hit, Brendan Donovan. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Marte hauls it in, 2 away. Rafael Devers up to hit. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Just missed.
1-1.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That one's carrying. Up against the wall and we're back. And the batter now, Ken Griffey Jr. Skubal back to work. And takes low for ball 1. With Junior, probably one of the sweetest swings we have ever seen, and certainly as signature a swing as any player has ever had.
The whole setup for Junior, the way he waggled the bat, the way he was able to just effortlessly move that swing through the zone, just a pretty thing from start to finish.
Santander hauls it in, and there's one away. Jason Dominguez getting ready to hit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. There's the strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Now a long throw to first.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Ripped on a line. Dominguez makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Whit Merrifield up to the plate.
One ball, no strike.
Squirts away a little bit. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Long run, tracks it down, and the inning is over. Top half of the third inning. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. And the first offering is not close. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that turns the lineup over.
Everything came together for him. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Oh, and he hit him.
Take your base.
He had two strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, no outs. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Varitek on second. Crow Armstrong at first with no outs. Comes up empty.
Well, he looks fresh out there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Jason Dominguez digs in now. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the left fielder, Anthony Santander. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
That one missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Tough spot right here. Couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't.
This to center field. Nabs it, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, and now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Fought off foul.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
One gone, bottom of the third inning. Here's Ketel Marte. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Marte goes 6'1", batting second in today's lineup. And usually he's a second baseman, but today he's starting in the outfield.
I always see second basemen as being pretty versatile guys you can move around. And so for him to be out in the outfield today doesn't surprise me at all.
The 0-2. Just
that
missed.
That's a ball.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Hard hit left side. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
So, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
He was late there, strike 1.
1-1.
Lindor swings through that one.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. As we go to the top of the fourth. And now the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Line drive. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Next is switch hitting first baseman Tony Clark. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Marte going back on this one. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases.
Wastes no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Donovan stands in now and watches strike 1. And that one fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 0-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. And they add to the lead. It's 4-1. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. On the ground right side. Oh, he gloves it. The tag, and he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Missed inside with the curve. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Top half of inning number 4. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout. Here's Jose Ramirez.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Donovan slings to first, and Ramirez is set down.
The center fielder,
2 down, base is
24,
empty.
Ken
Ken Griffey Jr. The next to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A shot to the opposite field, and they inch closer. It's 4-2. Dominguez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Let him know that you the baddest. Let him know that you the baddest.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now, Pete Crow Armstrong. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. Back foot slider struck him out. Now at the plate, Elly De La Cruz. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Caught in a rundown now. The tag, and he's out trying for 3. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Lifted in the air, out to left. Marte pulls it down, and that is that. And we're back.
Leading
we
off
head to
for
the
the
bottom of the
Brewers,
fifth.
the catcher,
And now the catcher comes up to
Jason
him. Jason Varitek.
Varitek.
Skubal back to work. Late on that fastball.
Well, these guys just
It's 0-1.
lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. And now Whit Merrifield. On the ground to short, could be two. Over to second for one. How about that double play? Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. All set for the top of the sixth. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Anthony Santander. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike two.
0-2.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a pop-up. Kipnis hauls it in, one away. So now here's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 2 in this one. Foul ball there. Alvarez in his 6th season, 27 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. And they add on. It's 5-2.
Now
so digging in, Tony Clark. 1 for 2.
Hader.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 6-2.
Oh.
Donovan in the box here lets that one go for a ball. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Kicks and fires. Got him looking. 2 away now. Devers now. And a swing and a miss there.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Bottom of the 6th inning. Ketel Marte up to the plate. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, and Skubal gets the strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Second baseman, Jason.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Has grounded out a couple of times. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-4. Junior at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
0-1.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. And now, Jason Varitek. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It's a tough pitch.
It's 0-1.
In terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
That's down and in.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one
One
not
ball,
close.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2. Oh, that plunked
That
him.
hit him. Take
And
your
that's
base.
now twice he's been hitting this one. First and second, no outs. Ellie De La Cruz
Wood.
will hit next.
0-1.
And the 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They hold him at third base, and now the bases are loaded. So bases all loaded up. Jason Dominguez now at the plate.
Miller.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, he's so good about
0-1.
trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Got him. Huge strikeout there. So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Puts a bunt down. Over to Merrifield. Now 2 away as they get a run across. And next is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th. And now the right fielder, Jason Dominguez. And a foul ball.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these
swings here and blasts one left field and caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Dominguez pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Whit.
And here's the first baseman, Whit Merrifield. Headed towards the corner. and that is a foul ball. 2 outs.
Ball inside.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
1 and 2's the count.
Up the middle. That's a base hit. And that gives Bobby Witt Jr. a chance with 2 out. So up next. Justin Martinez gets the ball now.
Justin Martinez.
Merrifield on the move. Swing and a miss.
Your ball,
Throw safe. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Merrifield at second with 2 down. Swing and a chopper out to short. Tosses to first, and that is the 3rd out of the year. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the first baseman, Tony Clark. And there's a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're
0-1.
seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
And there's one away. Brendan Donovan. He's already homered here in this one. Center field. 2 down. And here is Devers, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Varitek stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one close, ruled a ball, and it's 2-1. Late with the swing there.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the strike.
That's strike 3. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Ketel Marte. On the ground to short. Handles, throws to first, and that's 1 away. As the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jason Kipnis. Lifted in the air, right center field. Dominguez sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Miller back to work. He was late there. Strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And that one lifted in the air center field. Griffey gets under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 down. Now a chance for Jason Dominguez. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Junior makes the grab. And that is that. Bottom of the 9th, stepping in, Jose Ramirez. There's a strike. Martinez, a righty that throws with power. He features a sinker, a slider, a splitter, and he works in a 4-seamer. Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. With the shift on, hits right into it. Out with the second baseman covering. So they're down to their final out. Jason Dominguez, the next to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Martinez is just 1 strike away. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights it off, he'll see another. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. Ball game. This one finishes.
With a clip, but this still on mountain car.
All right, ready to get underway. And the batter will. Will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. That pitch gets the inside corner, and that's how this game gets started. And that misses. And the count even 1-1.
1-1.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next pitch is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Ken Griffey Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. And ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here goes the runner. Pitch misses.
2 strikes.
Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Next one misses. Full count, 3-2. Hit in the air, left field. Santander drifts towards it. Makes the catch for the out. Now the third baseman, Jose Bautista. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he gets to third safely, moving up on the fly out, and there are 2 gone. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. That one the other way. Balls it in to end the inning. And now the right fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing, a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Ball one there.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2. Got him swinging. Here's the center fielder, Jason Dominguez. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1's the count.
1 out, base is empty. That's a base hit.
Batting fourth.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Man at first, one away. On the ground, could be two. To Elliott, second for one, and he can't come up with it. Throw bounces, and he can't pick it. They get just one. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. Tied him up inside with that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Way out front for strike two. Alvarez, the runner at first with two gone. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him. That ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Now the left fielder, J.D. Martinez. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Martinez tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. That's ripped to right down the line. And there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Out to center. Dominguez snags it on the run. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 1-1. Now it's going to be Dalton rushing.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. Now a check swing, but he held up.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Cut on and missed at 101. 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. That one down the line, and foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings it across, and Acuna retires. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Anthony Santander at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Martinez snags it for the second out. Next is switching first baseman, Tony Clark. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the
Two
count.
out, space is empty. This one in the air. And makes the play, and that's out number 3.
Well, come on, dance a little, what's it? Come on, kiss a little, so there's something about the way you look tonight.
On to the third inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Donaldson back to work. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
That one fouled off. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Ken Griffey Jr. will hit next. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Chipper fires to first, and one away in the top of the third. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the third baseman, Jose Bautista. And a foul ball. Man at second. Runner takes off. Now this is in the air down the line. Crow Armstrong should have it. They got it for out number 2. And now David Ortiz. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Junior. And there's one down. Back to the top of the lineup, Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. Little chopper rolls foul. Donaldson, in his 6th season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a slurve, a forkball, and he works in a sinker. The 0-2. Got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now it's going to be Elly De La Cruz. Ripped towards third. Tosses across to first. And that is. And welcome back to the ballpark. And Martinez. Popped up. Clark. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Bryce Harper to the plate. Doubled his first time up. And that is out of play. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And that's down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up.
Albies.
That's to third. Chipper fires to first. And Albies is retired. And that is the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Here's Jordan Alvarez.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And the 0-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Ortiz. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing at the bat.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
The count.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
1 out, the runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Ken Griffey Jr. now at the plate. Ball 1, no strikes. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1. In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back. And boom goes the dynamite. And they add a couple more. It's 3-1. So digging in, Jose Bautista. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0-1.
Hit in the air, right field. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, and that's the bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Anthony Santander. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So up next, Brendan Donovan. Flied to left his first time. And there's a foul ball. And misses
1-1.
inside. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they have their first base runner since the first inning. So digging in, Tony Clark.
Number 17, Tony.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
And
One
there's a
ball,
ball.
one strike.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. It bangs off the scoreboard and it's gone. And we're all square. It's 3-3. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Baratek, the next to hit. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna. And there's 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. 2 in this one. Fouled off down the right side. Breaking ball clips the corner. That's a strike. Baratek off of first with 2 away. Off the mark there. And the count 1-2. Stays alive. And now the count is even. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. Donaldson back to work. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. And strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Martinez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Grounds 1 to short. De La Cruz tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Harper now. 1 for 2.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
And that one fouled off. Harper goes 6 feet 3 inches, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. And now the center fielder, Jason Dominguez. Yeah, that's fouled off. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
Line drive. Makes the catch. 1 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And a couple of quick outs. So up next, Chipper Jones. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering misses down and away. Base knock center field. And that keeps the inning alive. Anthony Santander will hit next.
Anthony Santander.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. 2 outs.
Ball inside.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Donaldson kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th.
We got a full count.
Not close with that one. Full count now. In the air, left field. Martinez snags it, and the inning is over. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Strike 1.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
That's to third, and that one handled. On to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's the catcher to hit, Dalton Rushing. First pitch doesn't find the zone. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, now 2 balls and a strike. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. 1 down, base is empty. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Just missed. On the ground to third. Chipper fires to first. They get the out. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now here is Brendan Donovan. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Donaldson winds and fires. Swings and chases a low one there.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Clark stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Ortiz. And he takes it himself for the out. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. That one the other way. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the eighth, and now the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Line drive, base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field. Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move.
Ball 1, no strike.
Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Inside at 100, and now 2-0.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position. Boog, the runner at first, needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff.
Elly looking to steal. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the grab, one down. Jose Bautista digs in now. On the mound now, Eric Gagne. First pitch misses.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. Gagne checks on first. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Got him swinging for the K. The tag, and they got him at second. Bottom of the 8th, and here is Pete Crow Armstrong. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Whips it across. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one is inside, ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That one carrying. Out of here. And they lead it. It's 4-3. Now Jason Dominguez. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the possible.
So man aboard at the plate. Yordan Alvarez just missed. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Going back. Makes the catch up against the wall. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. And first offering is fouled off. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Donaldson delivers. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That is the inning. And we're back. We go to the 9th. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. Check swing. He went. That's strike 1.
1's the count.
And that skips in the dirt. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. JD Martinez stands in.
Martinez.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Donovan in plenty of time to first, and Martinez is out. And now here is Harper, the first overall pick back in 2010. There's a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pick.
Started to swing, held up. Gagne is just 1 strike away.
Pinch hitting, Chiefs. Throw Armstrong.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. And the final